Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Señoras y señores, live! It's time!
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday night. We are live in the Action Lab, your premier sports entertainment talk show on the internet, and it's not even close. Welcome into a Sunday edition of the Action Lab. We are live with you watching a little bit of World Cup. We are now in the full swing of the World Cup opening round, which is called the group stage, where we are looking at all of these teams in the different groups battling it out. So we're going to do some of that. We're going to talk some Knicks. We're going to do a little bit of everything. But welcome in. What's up, Scotty? How we doing tonight?
Oh, doing good, Chris. Doing spectacular.
Coming in off a wedding, so you're probably, you got plenty of sleep over the weekend. You didn't really go out too much or party too much. You probably just kept it quiet.
No, I was pretty chill, and yeah, I'm not tired at all. Flying in and out of New York, and even like when we got there, we had a 3-hour drive after we got to New York.
Awesome.
To our wedding.
So yeah.
Yeah, just a long trip, and we from Friday to Sunday.
Fair enough.
But
You're back.
I'm back
And now you're
a
here.
little bit.
You know. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Did you run?
I'm here.
Did you run into any angry Knicks fans?
No, because I was up in Connecticut. Now it was funny because the groom and like all his groomsmen are massive Knicks fans, and the wife was like having none of this. This wedding is not going to be where you guys are just sitting there watching the game on a phone, and so they had to be very careful about it not watching it.
Yeah, because that's tricky, man. I mean,
now he has. Yeah, because the wife's not really into it. Like, maybe if she that's not really her thing. Like, she has no problem normally, but on her wedding day, she was like, no. So
it's
fair enough.
So it's the best day of his life in more ways than one.
I mean, he'll forever remember the day he got married and the Knicks won a title for the first time in his lifetime.
Yeah, the Knicks
Maybe
officially
only, who
win.
knows?
53 years await for all Knicks fans to actually have the chance to call themselves world champions. We talked about world champions. World champions. Yeah. We'll let it
Careful with that.
we'll let it ride for this one time. Destination wedding? No, Connecticut.
Connecticut,
Depends on what if
so
if destination
that's
is
where they
Connecticut
live.
or not.
Now, I will say, we stayed in Bristol, Connecticut. My hotel was 1 or 2 minute drive from ESPN headquarters, so I went by there.
You should have asked him for a job.
I should have just gone in and been like, "Yeah, you guys know who I am." So
Wait,
doing
we're,
this
we
or not?
we
You
know
wanna put
we've
me
been on
air
your
tonight?
radar.
You want me to do Sports Center? I'll do Sports Center for you guys tonight.
Yeah.
Cover the U.S. win.
Sweden is up in this one 1-0 here. 21st minute as we are getting into this game. So far, we've been watching plenty of games over the course of the start of this World Cup, starting from last Thursday, and they've continued on. Scotty, the biggest, I don't know how much of the game you watched. How much did you watch of the U.S. men's national team?
I watched most of it.
Scotty, that is
of course it was sad that I couldn't watch all of it, but that was the best U.S. World Cup game in their history.
I was shocked. They looked like a competent soccer team. They looked like a team that knew how to play the game, and they knew. Now, here's the thing: like, I was tempering my expectations because the opponent Paraguay isn't exactly a juggernaut. I mean, there was like they're not, in the grand scheme of things, a team that could be a challenge for most. Hey, Joe.
All right.
Thank you, Joe, for the 27 months. Appreciate you, Joe. Go give Joe a follow if you haven't already. He's always bringing content for you. Chairman of the board, 45 months. Let's go. We got it off and running here tonight in the action. We have a hype train. We got everything. Let's go. Hype train is off and rolling. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Let's get the hype. Scotty, I mean, I don't know. I feel like either way, regardless of the opponent, that was the best looking U.S. men's national team I've seen in I don't even know how long. They looked like a real team.
They were in control of the entire game. I mean, they got a little sloppy in some of the second half, but you're up 3-0, and that's not that surprising. But yeah, and listen, Paraguay's not, you're right, not a juggernaut, but they're not exactly, it's not like they're a pushover either. I mean, they've had close games. I went back to see the last time they lost by like 3 goals, and you have to go back to June of 24, so 2 years ago was the last time they lost by 3, and since then they haven't even lost by more than 1 in any match. They've either lost by 1. They just lost in their last friendly leading up to this to Morocco, who just tied Brazil. They lost 2-1, so they're not incompetent by any stretch. It's not like who Germany played today. That would be I mean, it's a good story. It's a small little island, but they can't hang with Germany when Germany should have destroyed them as they did.
Yeah. Some of the other games today, Australia over Turkey. We're gonna call them Turkey. 2-0 in that one. It's a shock because I don't think people expected Australia to come out that strong, be that much of a powerhouse there. Germany 7-0 or 7-1, I should say, earlier on. Netherlands 2-2 tie with Japan in their match, and then also Ivory Coast beating Ecuador Um,
That was a shocker.
Ivory Coast late goal from Diallo earned Ivory Coast a 1-0 win at the very end of that one in the 90th minute. 90th minute. So that was, I mean, kind of a slow game, a little bit back and forth. There was some moments in that game, but like in the end, Ivory Coast got the dub there. But yeah, I mean, U.S. men's national team. I will say this: they've played some rough teams too in the past. This is my defense of them playing as well as they did. They've played some rough teams and haven't looked as good as they did. So I will say that was really thoroughly impressed. If they can maintain that, Scotty, if they could play that well and they could get production from the top of their offense like they did, Balogun was insane. Balogun looked like one of the best strikers we've had in a match since
not since like Altidore,
and even
probably better than Altidore.
Yeah,
but at least Altidore was a legitimate striker. Like last World Cup, we had hustlers basically at our strikers, but they had no class or ability to them. Balogun putting a couple in the net in his first World Cup game. I mean, last World Cup, we scored 3 goals in group play.
Yeah, not good enough.
Total.
We had 4-1 win against Paraguay. Philly in the chat, by the way. USA has to finish better and stop having defensive breakdowns. Yeah, I will say, I mean, obviously defense is not their strong point. They had one.
They had one defensive breakdown, but like, obviously you can nitpick things. There's always going to be stuff that happens, and that was a bad breakdown that led to an easy goal for Paraguay. But beyond that, they were pretty solid defensively. They didn't really. I don't think there was a single. I don't even know if Freeze made a stop.
He made a couple, but but it wasn't. Yeah, for the most part, he didn't have to do much.
No, we have possession the majority of the time. I mean, before U.S. had to rely on like set pieces, corners, try to head the ball in, like that's how or counterattacks, and that's not what we saw at all on Friday. So, very encouraging. And Australia beating Turkey, like the game was it started in New York or Connecticut on the East Coast at midnight, so I did not see it, but I looked at the stats. Like Turkey pretty much dominated the game, and Australia got a couple of counterattack goals, so that's what we got to look out for on Friday against Australia. But Australia is not in the same class as us. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't win that game.
I mean, yeah, Australia was, I think, a little bit of a surprise. Again, like I said earlier today, where they were able to take care of business 2-0.
Yeah, I don't think they outplayed Turkey. I think Turkey probably outplayed them, but Australia took advantage of a couple chances, and Turkey couldn't. So
yeah, so lots of things to keep an eye on so far early on in this World Cup. Yeah, like you mentioned, the Brazil and Morocco tied was an interesting one there. We were kind of saying Morocco.
That was probably the best matchup. Oh, and we have a second goal.
Hey, go
Sweden!
It's another.
And just like that, Sweden looking like in control. And that was a nice strike to the far right post for Sweden as they take a 2-0 lead at the 29th minute of this game. So there you go, 2-0.
I'm waiting for chairman to be like, why do we have to call it nil? Why can't we just call it 0?
Is it 0 or nil? What does nil mean? My wager on Sweden looks safe. Ecuador's fans took over Philly at Art Museum yesterday. By the way, can I say something? So I've been seeing all over the place. I don't know if you've been getting this on your World Cup X feed yet, Scotty. But like, there's been so many like heartwarming moments of people coming together for the World Cup and being able to like just really, I don't know, take advantage of being good humans. We always say, be a good person, go live in the moment, do all the things. and World Cup fans from all over the world coming to America and Mexico and Canada are taking advantage. So I've seen some different stories. I think in Kansas City, there's Algeria is hosted in Kansas City, I believe, and like the University of Kansas is coming out, and they've got like the band playing their national anthem at like training, and there's these American fans who are like doing all of these cool events and different things to like get everyone like accustomed to Algeria and their customs and everything else, and just like bridging the gap. And then you also have in I think there's like one Netherlands is also a team that's been kind of just taken over all the love and everything in where they're staying as well. Like people are just embracing it. You have Japanese fans who are bringing trash bags to the arenas and cleaning up the trash underneath all of the seats after the game because Japanese people are just like the best. Like, I mean, I don't know. There's just all sorts of crazy good vibes that are happening all over the place. With some of the different things happening in the World Cup and like the fans and getting into it. Oh, by the way, Mexico. I saw this story in Mexico where Korea is staying in Mexico because that's where they played their first their first match. That was their location. And some of the Korean fans were trying to bring tequila into the stadium. Well, you can't do that, obviously. You can't bring bottles of tequila into the stadium. So then they were told you gotta throw it away or drink it. So what did they do?
They drank.
They got all the Mexican fans together and all of them to help drink tequila outside, and everyone is partying together. Mexico fans and Korean fans, they're all taking shots together out of a bottle and drinking and having a great time, bringing their cultures together for some tequila and some football. Like it is, and then also the Korean fans treated Mexico bars with some Gangnam Style from back in the day, throwing it on the screen and having some fun drinking, and just the meshing of cultures, Scotty. It just feels good.
Yeah. And Kansas City's like the epicenter, Chris. They're hosting 4 teams, and it's England, Argentina, Algeria, and Netherlands. Like, it's some big time club. England just got in because they I think like a day or two ago, because they play Wednesday their first game to actual Kansas City, and like there were a bunch of people. They kept getting different guys were asked in like interviews, like, what do you think about Kansas City or whatever. They're like, yeah, like really haven't had a chance to like. I don't even know if we will have a chance to like see the city at all because we're focused or whatever. But all of them brought up, oh well, the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs, we all love them.
I think barbecue wasn't barbecue a thing too. Everyone was like all about the barbecue because they don't get it.
I'm sure. And one guy did say, and he's like, oh, the Chiefs are a great team. Fortunately, I'm a Steelers fan, and that's no fun. But
also, didn't England have all their shit stolen right before their match?
They haven't had a match yet, so I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, apparently.
Was that like last World Cup or something?
No, this World Cup.
Oh.
Like on the way. I forget if it was on the way to Kansas City or just like on the bus, like before they got to Kansas City. Yeah, their bus got robbed.
Oh. Let's see. I'm looking because I didn't hear that, but it was in their. It was while it was being transported from Florida to Kansas City. And they stole like shoes and balls and signed jerseys, but then the suspects were caught and all this stuff was recovered. So,
all right, that's good.
Another one I'm seeing here: Scotland fans in a bar in Boston singing "Take Me Home, Country Roads." On top of the bar with a guitar, and like, dude, like, it's just
if there's any country that would do that, it's definitely Scotland. I'm not gonna lie, that's a very Scotland thing to do.
yeah, Japanese fans in Texas, they're like loving all the food, I mean, it's just we're bringing people together in this World Cup. There's a lot of turmoil in the world. There's a lot of shit, a lot of bad shit going on all over the world, and here we are all coming together to watch a game and enjoy and have some fandom. You know, we got the cheering, we got the chants in the crowd. There's nothing better, man. Like this is what it's all about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We also, stepping aside from all the World Cup stuff, we did have again the New York Knicks. Who, how's the city looking? Is the city burned down yet? No.
I did have to drive into it to get to the airport, but I didn't go through like
Manhattan
no, I wasn't going through Manhattan and all the downtown. So
All the boroughs.
yeah, I stuck to just the roads and stayed away from that. I did look up. I'm like, I was worried with them winning. I'm like, are roads gonna be like closed off because like there's still fans out tomorrow morning, like destructing the place. But didn't see any of that. So I don't know. I just avoided that at all costs. But I saw some clips of if you had your car parked or a bus even parked in downtown last night, that was unfortunate because people were just jumping on it, taking bats to it, lighting it on fire. Because why wouldn't you sell?
Because why wouldn't you
vandalize?
Pretending to be Eagles fans.
Philly, yeah, it was on fire last night. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect any less. Like they went, it was literally, it was lit. No, we just eat shit. That's Philly. Yeah, it was.
I still remember that one story where, like, after the Super Bowl win, Eagles fans quote tactically acquired a garbage truck.
Very tactical.
Yeah. It's going crazy in New York right now. That city's been starved for a championship for 53 years, and here they are. They're able to celebrate. This was one of those big moments for all those New York Knicks fans. Brunson, OG, Josh Hart, Bridges, Cat, all getting their NBA championships. Wemby going home. He's got to retool and get back into the Spurs. Just didn't have what it took to rise into that moment and be they're just a young team that needs experience, and now they have some. So now they're going to be more dangerous moving forward. But it's also interesting. I've been seeing a lot over the last 2 or 3 days. Scotty, have you seen all the trade rumors and reports happening about some big names? We talked about Giannis. Giannis is in a lot of rumors with Boston. Lot of smoke with Boston all of a sudden. Some reports are a 3-team trade. Jaylen Brown is obviously going to be a part of any deal that's being made. Atlanta's in there as well, but Boston getting Giannis potentially is like a massive thing that's gaining a lot of traction on major circles, which that could be wild. We saw another thing where the Aaron Gordon's generating a lot of interest in the trade market, Scotty. According to Mark Stein.
Cameron.
I'm hearing Joker to the Pistons. Yeah, I think that's pretty much a done deal.
Done deal. Yeah.
It's a trap.
But yeah, going back to real quick to the finals. I just think it came down to the youth and experience compared to the experience. And I think Chairman said that in the Discord last night. But I think that was the bottom line. I mean, these last few games, the Spurs have been in control until, fourth quarter, late in fourth quarter, and then they kind of just collapse a little bit and can't handle the moment just yet. But like I said, their stars are 20, 21, 22. So learning experience, they'll be back, like you said. For the Knicks, yeah, they got one. I mean, that's a complete team that played hard and was playing well at the moment. And Cap played, for all intents and purposes, some pretty damn good defense on Wemby. I didn't really know he was like that fully, but apparently he is.
I feel like it's just things happen when like you just need a change of atmosphere. You need by the way, a shout out to the Sacramento Kings catching strays here on a Sunday night. Have now fired 2 championship winning coaches, Michael Malone for the Denver Nuggets and Mike Brown for the Knicks, in 2003 and 2026. So, just if you're a coach for the Sacramento Kings, the best thing you can do is get fired by the Kings. So you could go on and win a championship, because that's exactly what happens. Because Fox taking shots and Wemby needs to get his ass down low. Yeah, I think there's going to be. I think there's going to be some.
I don't know if he can, but he should try and put on weight. I don't know if it's possible for him. Honestly, may not be his build. He might just be Kevin Garnett for his whole career. But putting on weight would be beneficial to him, I think.
I just don't know if he'll put on weight, which will be good. But I don't know if he's going to ever be that guy that's going to bang down low with you, though. He's not that style of player. Can he do it? Yes, but he's not going to be. If you're trying to get him to be like a Dwight Howard or a Shaq or something like that and bang down low, that's just not his game, and that's not his style, and that's not what Wemby does.
I don't think
as his strength.
I don't think anybody's saying exclusively.
No, but
when they need a bucket and he's settling for these long 2-point jumpers, fading away as a 7'6" person, it doesn't make a lot of sense either.
True. Yeah. So it'll be they'll try to find ways. He's got to be able to generate his own shot. He's got to be able to take over
We got a
games.
goal.
Come on, man. And there we go.
Chairman, all these goals. What are we going to do with all
Tunisia with a goal in the 42nd minute here in this one. I mean, look at this. Off of a set kick. And then ball goes to the corner, back out, and serviced into the middle. Header into the left post. And just like that, Tunisia with a little bit of a answer here in the first half of this game. And look at that. We got some action here.
Yep. And I'm going to be honest, the more I saw replays of the Sweden second goal, it was a good shot, but that keeper probably should have saved that. So this could be a 1-1 game, but Sweden still got the 2-1 lead. Nothing like yelling at your teammates if you give up a goal. It happens.
It happens.
But,
so 2-1.
Carolina's up 2-0 with 5 minutes left. This is in the World Cup. Carolina's no. I'm just kidding.
Carolina has a team in the cup.
Yeah.
Which cup?
I mean, there is a team called Georgia, so yeah.
I had to know Vegas wasn't going to score any goals today because all the
points were scored in baseball.
In Rockies baseball.
Yes, sir.
Today, 23 runs put up by the Rock Show today.
In the hottest game ever? Did they see that? It was the hottest game.
I knew it was really hot. I didn't see if it was.
I want to say it was.
It was in Sacramento, so it couldn't have been that.
No, it was in Vegas. 101 degree afternoon to set a franchise record for runs in Sunday's 23-9 victory over the Athletics at Las Vegas Ballpark.
They took over the AAA affiliates ballpark for a 6-game homestand. Just to get a feel for Vegas baseball,
Yeah.
They could supplant the Coors Field as just like everyone's scoring runs out there. No one will want to ever play or go there because it's 100 to 50 and it's 150.
4 minutes of stoppage time here.
Yes, we got 4 minutes of stoppage time. So what that means is that accounts for all the weird little things that slowed down the game that up until this point are added on to the end of this half where we will have 4
Primarily
additional
the
minutes.
water break.
By the way, did you see all these hydration breaks, Scotty? How do you feel about the hydration breaks? I mean, I guess I thought I would hate them more than they're fine, I guess. I'm like, why? But it's just like
it's I don't know why they mandated it for every game. It would make more sense to me if it was like if some parameters of like how hot it was met, then I guess do it. But like instead they just made it call for every game of the World Cup there's going to be hydration breaks, and I don't love it, but at the end of the day, is it a huge deal to me? No.
That's kind of exactly my take on it too. Is like it's not killing me. Like, could it be worse? Like, I thought it might be like, this is lame. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. When we get to halftime here, we'll take a look at the group stage and all the points and where the standings are, so we can get an idea of where everything looks when it comes to these initial first few days of the World Cup. We have a long way to go before. I mean, U.S. men's national team doesn't play till Friday again. But yeah, we'll be taking a look at that in anticipation to the U.S. and Australia matchup. That both teams 3 points in their opening games so far. Let's see, still worst record in the league. LOL, says Philly. Hey,
so funny enough,
that Philly. All right.
funny enough, 23. That's the most runs scored by a team with the worst record in baseball.
Rockies break
That's a
all
new
of
record.
the Rockies break all the records. All the obscure records. If it's an obscure record, the Rockies are breaking it for like any which way. It's great.
Ooh, that was a little risky. Winding down here, about 2 minutes to go in this first half. Tunisia trying to apply some pressure, and the ref is blowing a whistle to yell at
Because
the
he
coach.
feels like it.
I don't know. He's telling the coach to
Also,
stop.
in hockey, goalies off, Carter Hart is on the bench. Vegas rolling with 6 men.
All right, desperation sets in for Las Vegas. Scotty, I also saw. I was watching. Who was I watching? I was watching.
Blocked. Trying to go the other way, and Vegas gets control of it. Sorry, continue.
Oh, I was like, what game?
I was like, yeah, I'm not seeing. Am I behind on my feed
Yes,
here
you're
for
behind.
this for Sweden, Tunisia? I was like, what are you watching over there? Yeah, Tunisia controlling they need to get a shot here if they're gonna do something before halftime.
There's a guy hobbling around in the soccer game. Don't know if he's actually hurt or trying to draw a foul. You
Yeah,
never know
that I
in
did
soccer.
see. It wasn't it was the Korea game that I watched on one evening where there was a flopping call on one of the players in that match, and I was like,
I need more flopping calls.
No,
Shit.
there was one in the U.S. game.
was it the
technically.
U.S. game
Yeah,
where he fell?
It was the US
Yeah,
Oh,
game.
it was U.S.
game
It was
where
U.S.
They gave
Halftime-
yellow to Ream of the U.S.
It was. You're right. It
on
was
a foul,
Reem.
and then they went to VAR for a new rule called like the mistaken identity rule.
Which
Yeah,
when I saw mistaken identity, I was like, wait a minute. Is there someone on the field that shouldn't be there? I was like, I forgot that's what they called it.
It's a weird thing to call it based on how they utilize that rule, because I don't think it was a mistaken identity. It was just a mistake of a call. I mean, they eventually got it right because the guy flopped, and so they gave him the yellow and took the yellow away from Reem. But yeah, I think that was the first one that's ever happened in the World Cup.
We
Yeah.
need more of those.
Mistaken
We need
identity.
way more.
Yeah. Super interesting, though.
At least they punish people for flopping in soccer.
It's
In basketball, you just get rewarded.
Yeah. Basketball, different story. I'm going to bring up the current standings for the World Cup as we sit just a few days in, and we'll get into taking a look at what's surprising and what is, not so surprising about what we've seen so far. So let's start out. So Group A, Mexico, South Korea, South Africa, and Czechia.
Apparently, it's Czechia. Chris.
Czechia.
I think we were told
Czechia.
Czechia.
I call it Czechia because that's what I want to call it. Czechia, if you want, trying to be like actual, names of countries. Watch, we lost all of our Czechia fans just now, just leaving the chat.
Once we said
All
Czechia.
28 of them.
But we haven't had. I mean, I should say we've had some pretty good matchups in this Group A. Mexico 3 points, South Korea 3 points, and then they're just off and running. Which I think those were the top 2 that we figured would probably be in the mix for this group. So nothing really super surprising there for Group A. Next we have Switzerland, Canada, which played to a draw in their opening matchup, and then we had Qatar and Bosnia.
They did not play. It was Canada and Qatar.
Or Canada, Qatar.
No, Canada and Bosnia, Switzerland and Qatar.
Yeah, that's right. Switzerland.
Yeah, you said Switzerland and Canada. It's fine, Chris.
Yeah.
It's fine. My bad.
Also, fun fact: this is Qatar's first ever World Cup point.
They didn't get one when they hosted?
Nope, they were the only team to go 0-3.
Boring. So bunch of ones. Look at all those ones. Look at all those ties in Group B.
That group is up for grabs.
Anyone's group to win. Yeah, Canada was a little bit of a surprise. I thought maybe they would show up a little bit more. Maybe not. But yeah,
That's a pretty weak group.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Switzerland. I mean, Canada should be the best team in that group. But
maybe, but like Canada's not.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
good.
Canada's not good. Like Switzerland should be the best team in that group.
I think it's probably Switzerland.
Switzerland's up there too. Group C, Scotland, only team with 3 points as they got their win against Haiti. Morocco and Brazil obviously played in like the heavy hitting matchup. That was arguably one of my favorite matches. I think, Scotty, you said that was one of the better matches you were looking forward to.
Yeah, of the opening. Yeah, actually all of pool play, but I thought it was the best matchup for at least game 1 for sure. Like the first game in each pool. Morocco, everyone was high on Morocco going into the tournament, and obviously you have Brazil. So, and they played to a draw. So,
and then
things interesting in there.
And then you look up and then Brazil and Morocco looking up at Scotland at the top of the bracket here.
It's my team.
Scotland, let's go.
The land of Scots.
Land of Scots. And then on to Group D, we have United States and Australia, where the United States, we talked a little bit about it, looked like the most complete, and they looked like the most dominant in one game. I know it's one game against Paraguay. I get it. But they looked really good. They looked like a competent, well-organized, well-run team that was able to control the ball for pretty much the entire game. And they looked good doing it. I mean, their defense will need to be better against some of the better competition, but I was very impressed with what we saw from United States.
Yeah. I mean, we already talked about it, but I think, there were commenters after that, like, let's wait till they play a real team. When they have to face Turkey in their group, they'll get exposed. And then Turkey went and lost 2-0 to Australia. Who's not even good. So, not sure Turkey's what everyone's saying they are. But, yeah, this makes Friday's matchup with Australia huge. I mean, you win that game, and you're likely going to be winning Group D and getting the all-important easier game in that first round. Of the
empty
knockout.
netter goes in.
Carolina's going to win.
Carolina will win the Stanley Cup.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. There it is.
Don't need Vegas winning, so I'm all
Crazy.
for it.
And just and it's bittersweet now, right? Now, I mean, I'm so glad we have World Cup, because can you imagine if hockey and basketball are now over in the same weekend? and we have nothing but baseball to look forward to. World Cup, you saved us. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah. So yeah, United States looking good. I can't wait for this matchup with Australia here. But
I just got a red, white, and boner.
I did. All right. So moving on. Turkey again is going to be playing Paraguay in their next one. Moving on to Group E. Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and Curacao. Germany. A lot of goals. It helps to win when you score a lot of goals, Scotty. That's kind of a thing.
Not a bad deal. Obviously, they played a team that was, like I said, greatly outmatched, and I'd be surprised if Curacao is going to lose all 3 games. They're not going to get a point.
They won't get a point.
But good for them to make it. I don't think they've ever made it. I don't think they've ever made it before.
No, I think they're just happy to be here.
Expanded to the 48 is probably the only reason they're in it, but still.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Series over.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Officially win the Stanley Cup.
And just like
for the
that,
second time.
Carolina Hurricanes.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Good for the Hurricanes.
You
I
know,
don't know what else to say. I didn't really. Obviously, this game wasn't. I mean, they had a lot of great games in that series. This one didn't live up to that, but it looks like with Vegas not scoring, that seems important.
And just like that, yet another Canada team didn't win.
Another one.
And another one.
Another Southern team
Another
won.
one.
Another drought for Canada.
Another one.
In their best sport.
Another one.
Anyways, shout out to Canada. By the way,
tie your first game of the World Cup at least.
All right. So yeah, where do we leave off? Let's see. Not sure why everyone is so high on Turkey. They had to win in a playoff to get in. They did. But I mean, they were like a weird team that like I didn't have like the highest of expectations, but I'm not sleeping on them either, you know? Like I don't think that they're not even close to being a World Cup favorite by any means, but you just never know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what how good the FIFA rankings are always a little weird because it's hard to put it in there, but they're like 26. I think they might have dropped like 4 spots just with their loss. And Australia was 27 and moved up to 23. U.S. now at 15th in the FIFA rankings.
Climbing the ladder. Let's go. Yeah, so going back, let's see. The Carolina Hurricanes are Stanley Cup champions. What's up, Riley? How we doing? Yay. Yeah, we're crowning champions left and right all over the country. At least, well, more on the East Coast in the Eastern time zone. There's a lot of champions being crowned at least. Okay.
Carolina's about as close to Florida as you can get.
Yeah.
So it was their turn, I guess, to win the Stanley Cup.
Let's see. What else do we got here? So, so Germany, Ivory Coast, ended up getting a win as well. In that I was talking a little bit about that in the opening part where they scored in like the 90th minute, Ivory Coast against Ecuador. So ended up getting those 3 valuable points that they could move forward with to the next game. Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. Obviously, we're watching one of those tonight. Other one ended in a tie, Netherlands and Japan. Both tied 2-2 in that one. So those guys, those are Japan and Netherlands are going to be fascinating teams. We expect them to come out of it. But yeah, Netherlands, one of my dark horse teams. We'll see if they can live up to the hype that they typically do.
Get a win against Japan.
Couldn't quite get there, but both teams.
With a late goal in that one to get the draw.
Yeah. The best coast, by the way, says Philly. East Coast is the best coast.
Nah, well, I actually know. Well, I don't know.
East side versus West side rivalry back. Are we doing that? East side, West side.
Central Time clears.
We're not talking. We're not talking about time zones, and it's also not accurate. So.
Yeah, so we'll see what ends up happening in this match here with Sweden, Tunisia, and then everyone else still has to play. Tomorrow, I believe, my boys, Spain, going to be rolling in against Cape Verde. Saudi Arabia and Uruguay going to be also in that Group H. But we also have Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand, and all the rest of the groups will be playing the rest each day moving forward.
Yep. We'll get through all game ones by Wednesday, and then we'll start up game 2 of pool play.
What I feel like I want. I mean, Scotty, downtown Denver. I heard McGregor Square was popping off for U.S. men's national team watch party. I saw some images on X of some people who went down there, and it was electric. And I'm just like, man, people showing up downtown Denver for U.S. men's national team, crushing it.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like I want to watch it somewhere. I don't know what the plan is.
I know. I don't know. I'd have to wait for the knockout stage at this point. So
Yeah, you're out of it for a little bit.
I'm out of it for their next 2.
Yeah. So we're still halftime here for this game. We're gonna get you back to it here in a little bit, so don't you worry. And then we're gonna finish out watching this game, and then if you have any other sports top takes on either the Carolina Hurricanes winning their cup, the New York Knicks, and the NBA, you want to talk a little bit about that, throw it in the chat. I was talking a little bit about some of the different trade rumors going on in the NBA briefly, about Giannis potentially getting some traction, some rumors allegedly for him going to Boston in a 2 or 3 team trade. The Nuggets getting some interest for Aaron Gordon as a trade piece, which that wasn't on my bingo card for getting some trade traction, but here we are. So NBA is starting to heat up with some different conversations. I want to say NBA, isn't it like July 1st or something, or like the first week of July is when teams can start like doing agreeing to trades and free agency things. I want to say it's something like that. I can't remember what the date is. Let's see.
It is
June 30th. June 30th, teams may begin negotiating with upcoming free agents from other franchises. July 1st through the 6th is the waiting period where deals are agreed upon verbally but cannot be officially signed. And July 6th, free agency and the initial phase of free agency ends, allowing teams and players to officially begin signing contracts. So there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline here in the next 15 days that are going to be heating up quick. A lot of rumors going to be swirling. Can't wait for that. I think the Brooklyn Nets, I think, were rumored to be looking at Austin Reeves. Minnesota.
Reeves wants a massive deal, so that's going to be interesting. If LA can give him that or not.
So game is
I
back
think he's
on.
under contract. Yeah, second half just started. Turkey and Sweden has
Tunisia.
begun, so I said Turkey because they're red and start with a T. Yep. Yeah, yeah.
They both start with TU.
Mexico.
And the N throws you off a little bit.
And they're playing like PU.
Hey,
Just cut that. Can we cut that?
no, we're locked in. We're locked in here. Yeah. So in case you guys are just joining us for the first time, hit that follow button if you're new to the channel. We're live every Wednesday and Sunday. We will be just in time for taking a long break coming up here very soon. Scotty, when do you leave again for your trip? Your big trip?
Friday.
This coming Friday?
Correct.
So you got one more show before you're gone for how long? 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'll probably miss. We get back like, I'd probably miss at least the next 3 normal shows that we'd have.
Which Rec, I believe, is out as well, the same time frame.
I'm leaving Thursday,
Okay.
so I also have one show left.
And so Wednesday will probably be our last show for a while, unless I decide to go solo with you guys for any World Cup when I'm off. But like, I also have responsibilities, i.e. A new baby coming at any point in the next week and a half. So
That's
is
right.
also
Countdown is on anytime now, Chris.
anytime now. So I will be also a little preoccupied
Nice.
with things. So we will be taking about a minimum week and a half break unless I decide to like jump on and do a show if I just need to spend time with you guys. But just some just housekeeping there in the middle of this while we're talking about it.
Right back real quick.
All right.
Let's talk about it. It was all Danhausen. Scotty wants to hear it. Yeah. It is all.
Danhausen did curse Carolina, and they beat the curse.
I'm Philly. I'm waiting for the knockout stages for the Danhausen curses to take effect for Team USA, the U.S. men's national team opponents, because that's going to be important, right? We need. I don't want to actually. It depends on who they play in that first round. I don't want to blow Danhausen's magic here, his cursing, in the group stage. We're not doing that. We are going to be patient. We need to use the curse for the most important stage, and that's the elimination round. So stay tuned. We'll make sure we get into some cursing here.
By week, you mean you?
Maybe. And then once we get into the NFL season, we're going to put all our money in and curse in the Chiefs. So that's going to happen as well. Just so you know. All right. So Tunisia here, kind of controlling a little bit out of the gate in this 3rd minute of the second half. Entry ball here doesn't quite get any connection. Actually, Tunisia ends up pulling it back, centering it, and saved by the keeper. And then now Sweden rolling out towards midfield here. 49th minute of this World Cup Group F matchup here. I have been impressed, though. I have been impressed with all the fans at the stadiums. It feels like they're packed. It feels like, I mean, they haven't really shown a ton of like shots of the upper levels too much, but it feels like these stadiums are pretty jammed.
That was close.
Big opportunity.
Clean center, just
Whoa,
right.
big opportunity here. Just shoots right through the box onto the other end, and it will be a throw-in. Danhausen will curse the whole AFC West. Is Danhausen a true Knicks fan though? Is he or is it what is his fandom truly the Knicks, or was it just kind of like a play off of what he was doing with Stephen A. Smith and all that stuff? I don't know. I don't know what is true. Is he a true New York fan, or is he? I'm curious who his true affiliations are for like NFL and for all of that. Maybe you know, Philly. I don't know. Sir, there is a UFC title fight on the White House lawn right now. So yeah, I was checking on that. There is a UFC fight going on. Is there? Why did I think it was supposed to happen closer to like the 4th of July or something? Was I wrong in that? Is this like the big event that people have been talking about for like ever? Tonight's the night. I thought for some reason there was like a bigger event on the White. I knew there was an event at the White House, but I didn't know if that was like tonight or if it's the Freedom 250. Yeah, okay. How is it? Is it like crushing or like what's going on? Joey, tell me all the things I'm missing out on this on the UFC. I didn't even know like. Usually, I feel like UFC is very good at promoting, and usually I feel like the White House is good at promoting. I mean, ring girls are dressed way too conservative. Conservative, in what way?
I think I'm pretty sure you mean like.
No, I'm
like that full on bikini. Yeah.
No, I mean like. I was gonna go like the political route, conservative, play on words. Yeah. I was trying to figure out a way to.
Instead of going to brunch, free kick goes over everyone's head.
Free kick goes into the stands, and some lucky fan will be able to take that ball and throw it back to the field.
Yeah,
you can't keep those people. You can't keep them.
Idaho last year started walking out the stadium with that.
Last year, I think, or last World Cup, someone snagged the ball and raced to the exit. I want to say someone just yanked.
I think that happened during a Bills game.
Was that what happened? It was a Bills.
Yeah, I think it was a Bills game where someone caught a football and then made a mad dash.
I would
the exit.
If I was in the stands and I caught a ball that was shot by like Lionel Messi. Oh, I would be gone. And get me. I mean, you would have to like. I would be Ford Broncoing down the highway, OJ Simpson style, with that ball and never coming back. That would be my ball. Sweden here pushing, shot blocked by Tunisia, still maintains control in the box, and Sweden trying to work the ball around now.
I guess what you could say, Chris, you would take your ball and go home.
Yes. True. I would. If I caught a World Cup game used ball, I'm out of there. Says Special Joe. I would too, man. I'm not gonna lie. I would take that ball, man. I'd take my ball and go home. Like Rex said, I'd be like out of there.
That'd be worth way more money than the ticket I paid.
Oh my goodness. Especially if it was like Cristiano Ronaldo's shot or a Lionel Messi game or I mean any kind of thing like that. I'm curious how security would be in like stopping me from running through those gates. They would probably you would probably get pummeled, taken out of the game, taken out of the stadium and arrested. But
it's one of those things like in baseball, like how you could keep the ball or like when they ask for it back for some milestone home run, like they'll negotiate with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, get some negotiate. Yeah, go up to security, try to find whoever you can, be like, I'll give you the ball back, but I want all these World Cup tickets. I want all these free concessions, these jerseys, all this.
Joey says no shot. Security's positioned to protect the field, not the exits. That might be true. I mean, you got those older Aramark employees, those ushers that for a fact, they can't hang. Those older employees that are there guarding those portals to each of those sections. No shot. They don't.
They don't get paid. They don't get paid enough to even try.
They're not exactly hiring athletes for those positions. Hey, what's your resume? Or you're a triathlete. Okay, perfect. We need you for World Cup, so no one steals the ball and runs out of the stadium. It's just one of those things. Maybe that needs to be part of the
Sweden trying to go in transition 2-on-2 here.
Sweden looking good here on this. Is that offsides? Offsides? No.
They are calling offsides. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked offsides to me. I was like, how are?
I still think offsides is dumb. Like, why can he not just run right by him if he's faster than them? Why does he have to slow up? That's such a stupid rule to me.
I mean, right? Yeah, he's offsides. I saw it from.
Why is he getting punished for being better than the other team?
Well, he should have led him. He should have led the ball forward on that one to be like, hey, like if you're faster, all you got to do is break as soon as to stay even with him, put the ball out in front of him, and beat him in a foot race to that ball. He kind of left it a little bit behind him on that too. So, bro, Sean O'Malley is fighting right now. How's Sean O'Malley doing? Is he still good? I haven't. Here's the thing, Special Joey. I haven't seen a lot of UFC fights recently, so I don't know like who's still relevant and who's not. You know, I don't know.
What happened to your light, Scotty?
Scotty's in like
Sorry,
a dungeon over there.
I went dark when I left here.
Hey, Diacola, let's go.
Why is it doing that?
For the 55 months with the prime. Let's go. Tunisia pushing the ball here up the right sideline. Trying to work the ball around, trying to find a hole here in the Swedish defense.
Why are we booing me, Spash?
Why are we booing? He coming in
What
hot.
did I do this time?
Coming in hot, Special. For all you guys watching on
What did I
YouTube,
do?
by the way, welcome on the YouTube side. If you guys are chilling with us, you're watching some World Cup, let us know who you're cheering for, who you got in either this one or
Where
any
you
other.
from?
Who's your team and where you're from? Like to get to know you a little bit better. I know we got a couple people viewing in on the YouTube. We're on Twitch as well. So if you guys want to come see the Twitch channel, come check us out on Twitch as we watch this one. Yeah, 57th minute here. And couple different opportunities on both sides. But nothing materializing, at least as in regards to a goal in the second half here. Scotty, I've been Special Joey was talking a lot about there's the UFC 250 on the White House lawn going on right now.
I did know that.
I kind of forgot
did
it
know
was
that.
going on.
I'm not a big UFC guy, and I don't really understand why they did one on the UFC or on the White House lawn, but sure.
Sweden trying to find a opening here. Ball goes to the left corner, back out, moving the ball around, back to the left corner,
And goal kick.
and just kicks it.
This isn't good. I'm behind.
Kicks it out of bounds there. So goal kick here coming for the Tunisia squad. You know what's interesting about this is like usually the ESPN feed is a little bit faster. We always I like you could always tell when ESPN is on our screen here is like way ahead.
Oh, stolen.
And no, Sweden
Oh!
and Rek is so far ahead, and that is a goal. What an incredible takeaway and a breakdown by the Swedish or the
Terrible
Tunisia
turnover.
defense.
Terrible turnover.
And I don't know what happened there where he just lost the ball. He just got pickpocketed right at the top of the box. And
You can't do that.
you can't do that.
You can't do that. That's gonna be a goal more often than not.
And especially in a sport
Unreal.
where you don't really get any high leverage chances.
See, look, ESPN hasn't even updated here, at least on our feed. So it's like, man,
It's just like, this is mine now.
yeah.
Then one touch into the net.
I mean, you roll it out there. You have to have the spatial awareness. Man, that's just a bad turnover by the defense. That's just rough.
I think he wanted to play the ball ahead in the middle, and the guy turned his back to him. So that might have been why he changed his mind and tried to beat the guy and move to the outside, but it did not work. And
But
the simple finish for Sweden to
From that
Did it
angle,
super
it looked like the
efficient.
goalie got out of the way of the shot. I'm sure that like he was trying to protect the corner, but it just looked like he was dodging the soccer ball.
Pants party. Has Scott tried to make any analogies involving Mahomes yet? Not quite.
No, but I can. Do you want me to?
No,
That steal was almost as excellent as Mahomes.
no,
You know,
he's trying way too hard.
I'll wait for like a good throw in.
you have.
Like
You know
that
what's
one?
crazy is like there are throw-in specialists.
No.
There are throw. Look at that throw. I mean, you threw it like what?
Bring it right to the other team, like Mahomes.
Okay.
There we go.
3 Super Bowls. Let's not do that, Rack.
I'm trying to let's. Oh, here comes another fast break for Sweden.
Sweden
And
just
Tunisia's able to pick it
the
up.
transitions for Sweden are just you know,
Ooh, Tunisia, nice little play there. Yeah.
Rec, I know you don't. Yeah, I know like baseball, hockey, football are kind of your go-tos. How much soccer do you typically get into when it comes to the World Cup? Do you watch World Cup when it comes around?
A little bit.
Like,
Like I watch, like always, like primarily watch the U.S. games. But every now and then I'll watch something else.
and then do you have a secondary team? I forget.
My secondary team is not in the tournament.
Italy?
Yeah, we suck.
Let's see. We got special Joey keeping us updated on everything happening on the White House lawn. O'Malley is picking this guy apart. Sugar Sean knocks him out. So O'Malley with the
Transition game.
oh
Sugar Sean.
Sugar Sean O'Malley. Sweden rushing down the field here, gets in the box. Tunisia poking it out again, just like the last transition for Sweden. Tunisia's trying to do their best transition here as they try to get down the field. No help though.
Foul call.
There's no help. There's 2 Tunisia players and like 6 or 7 Swedish players in this part of the field, and it's just
They get a foul though.
they did.
Guys coming up to him saying, "Hey, you drew the foul. You don't have to pretend to be hurt anymore."
Tunisia's striker is so
Giant,
weak.
you know? I
Yeah,
think it was a different guy that was down. It wasn't even the guy that drew the foul. It was a different guy.
Morphology. What's up, Marf? How we doing? Yo, I really love this game. Would love to squad up to game soon.
I don't think they're actually here.
I don't think that's a
bot,
person.
Chris.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure it was.
I was like, are you talking about a like? Do you know this is like a what kind of game are
Yeah,
we talking?
I was
They wanted
reading
to
that. It's
play
like,
a video game. Chris.
I think they were thinking we were playing a video game. They were like, man, this game that you're playing on the screen is really sweet. I would love to
playing
squad
FIFA?
up.
You play FIFA.
like 8-bit FIFA. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
playing FIFA 92.
Right. Like, there's no actual players you can see. Don't mind that.
Yeah. So big goal there, Sweden. And this is the last game of the night for World Cup, last game of the weekend. So we're watching it live here on Sunday with you. We'll be back live Wednesday night. So we'll be what do we have Wednesday night? Is there a who's playing Wednesday night?
Oh, check.
Yeah, check.
I think you said that's the last of round one, so it's probably all of like the shitty teams in Group H or something like
No,
that.
I think England might close it out actually.
Yeah, so all the shitty teams. No.
Okay. Wednesday. Oh, that's I'm in the future.
Bruh.
Wednesday.
Here we go. Wednesday,
It would be
The night-
Colombia, Uzbekistan is the night game that would be on when we're on.
Colombia's minus 255 to win. I didn't even know Uzbekistan had a soccer team.
Well, I think every country has a soccer team, right?
Just
Not every country.
some are more
There's a
relevant
few
than
countries that
others.
don't.
Name a country that does not have a soccer team. And if you
San
say, like-
Marino.
yeah, I knew you were, and actually, I think they might.
Do you even know where San Marino is?
They might have a
Yeah, Italy.
Oh,
And they do
my
have a
running back.
national team. They do
San
have a national team.
Marino.
Or wherever it's at. Here. San
Ooh,
Marino
and
National
a launched
Football
shot
Team.
for Sweden, just into the second level there. 65th minute here. Sweden fans going wild. They're enjoying themselves here at this match. Where is this? Where's
This game's in Mexico City.
Is this Mexico City?
Yeah, you didn't see all the Mexico jerseys in the crowd?
No,
At first
I
was
missed
like,
it.
Wait, why are there so many Mexico jerseys? And like, I only noticed when like Sweden, they showed the Sweden crowd, and there's like a bunch of Mexico jerseys cheering with them, and I'm like, oh, that's because this is in Mexico. That checks out.
Mexico just supports everything. You know, they just love that.
No, but they're wearing like. I don't know, and maybe this is the case. If like U.S. fans are going to a random game, are they going to wear their U.S. jersey to the game? I don't know. My wife's going to L.A. tomorrow for the game tomorrow, and she's like, "What do you wear to a World Cup game?" And I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, normally you wear a jersey if you have some sort of soccer jersey, but if you don't have one,
not if it's like. I don't know. I don't know. Is it weird to wear like a U.S. jersey to first of all, it's Iran versus.
Yeah. That's probably the one game where wearing U.S. jersey is questionable.
Iran versus New Zealand.
I think she's in a suite, so I'm like, you're fine. Just
no one's wearing gear in suites. Oh, Sweden right here, opportunity and blocked by Tunisia, and pops out. Sweden maintains possession here. Can I say, if there's one thing that I'm not so high on, I don't know if I might be in the minority here. I'm not a big fan of the U.S. flag uniform. I'm not a big fan of it. It's too busy with the stripes. The away jersey. Have you seen the away jersey? With the stars and like the dark jersey. Ooh. Oh,
that poor bastard.
And he tries to go for like a half bicycle, awkward bicycle kick, and doesn't quite get there. For
that
dude's
tailbone is going to feel it tomorrow. It might be feeling it now, actually.
I mean, a decent cross. A decent cross, but yeah, he landed on his hip there.
Right on that ass cheek.
No, I like the because I was looking, because I was like, man, maybe I should go get myself a jersey. You know, Scotty, I'm a jersey guy. I have a lot of jerseys in my closet.
I didn't know you were from New Jersey.
I got a lot of them. I got basketball. I got football. I got baseball. I got a Rapids jersey. I got buy one get one free Chipotle the other day. With my Rapids jersey. I went online and I was gonna go see what the U.S. men's national team jersey cost, because I was like, all right, let's check it out. And I saw it and I was like, I don't know if I like it. I mean, it's fine. I like it. It's fine. It's just like too busy. And then I looked at the away jersey with the dark and the stars on there, and I was like, that's fire. I like the away jersey way better. Thinking about getting that. You can get the authentic jersey for $180, or you can get the replica for, I think, 90 or 100 or something online. And I'm just like, do I pull the trigger? I don't know.
Yeah. I think I have one US jersey, and it's when they had the bomb pop jersey. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Where it was just like a red, white, and blue like strips that looked like a bomb pop.
Yeah. I just, it's just, for me, I really do like the dark jersey better than like the actual like stripes.
I actually like the home jersey better.
I
kind of like it. It is busy, but I like it.
It's kind of like you look like it's like a candy cane, you know? Kind of like a candy cane or something.
But it's a candy cane that's waving like a flag.
I get it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people. I was really surprised that I was looking at the crowd of the U.S. men's national team game. Man, everybody had bought a jersey. Everyone had these flag jerseys.
Game, yeah, you're gonna get the jersey.
Yeah. So, Yeah, pretty sick. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go and take a look. Maybe I'll find. I know Fanatics has their the 25% off deals or whatever if you spend a certain amount
jerseys that aren't actually good.
Oh well, and then I tried to put one in my cart and they were like, this doesn't match for the promotion. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't? Don't advertise for it then.
Of course it doesn't.
Never does. So anyways,
Quality or anything, it's just make things as cheap as possible.
yeah.
I think it's a hydration break. Is the goalie going to go for a hydration break, or did the hydration break just end and we weren't paying attention?
Let's see. Chris, are the Rapids even around anymore? Yeah, they are. They are around. I got a 1999 Colorado Rapids jersey. It's the green one. I do remember those green Rapids jerseys. Those were back in the day, though, man. Those were back when they were like MLS was like. Man, I remember that.
Marcelo Balboa.
Yeah, I remember like remember the New England Revolution had their flag kind of jersey. The New England Revolution had theirs. That was when the MLS was cool.
New England Revolution still a team?
I don't know.
I think so.
Are they?
I don't follow MLS really, so I think so.
Oh, they are.
I mean, Robert Kraft's got a lot of money. I figured he could afford a soccer team. He could use the money he makes from the Patriots to afford to run the Revolution and still pocket. That's how much he makes off of that.
Did you see the Orange March in Dallas? Said Joey. I saw it. It was insane. Was it? What was it? That wasn't Dallas though, was it? Was it Dallas or was it Kansas City? I think it was Kansas City because that's where the Netherlands is, right? Is that?
Well, that's where they're like practicing. That doesn't mean that's where their games are.
Oh, that might be right.
Practices.
That might be true.
Like a training facility set up. That doesn't mean that's where their games are.
Side note: have you guys reacted to the likely trade of Giannis to the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, and multiple picks? I did say that that was part of some of the rumors that were swirling around for a while. We were talking about that in the first half of this game when we were kind of getting into some of the offseason notes and news for the NBA. Poor Jaylen Brown. Honestly, you have to include him. I mean, no matter what. Bill Simmons reported on it today.
He's probably all for it.
He probably could. He would probably love Giannis to come in. I mean, who would? That's a splash. If you're Boston and you want to make a splash, that's a hell of a splash to make right there.
How old is Giannis?
Is he like 20, 30, 29, 30?
Can't be in his 20s. He's 31. There we go. So he'll be 32 in December. So, I mean, he's still got years left, but he's not.
He ain't no spring chicken.
May not be as much of the Greek freak that he's been.
I mean, he's battled a lot of injuries too. Whether those injuries last season were
quite a bit on athleticism,
quote unquote injuries at the end of his time in Milwaukee. Milwaukee is like if Gary, Indiana was a big city. not a good look.
Hey, that region might get a football team. Gary, it won't exactly be Gary, but it'd be like the town next door, Hammond.
There we go. The Indiana Bears.
Indiana Bears.
Would have two football teams.
Yeah. The Bears relocated before they get a 4,000-yard passer.
Man, the Bears. And I get it. Like we there are not a lot of teams that play in major markets that like play in the actual city that they're advertised, right? You know, San Francisco is in Santa Clara. You get
the Jets and Giants.
Jets and Giants are in New Jersey.
You got Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys are out of there. Yeah, all of them. I mean, it's kind of like it seems like it's a normal thing, but like I don't know, Chicago.
Well, this is different, Chris, because they're going to be in a different state.
Yeah, it feels different in this instance. I don't know, like,
and I'm sure people will be like, "Well, Kansas City's in Missouri, the Chiefs," and I'm like, "That's because there is a Kansas City, Missouri."
Yeah. And although it looks like they're going to be moving to Kansas soon.
That is that's what it's looking like right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Missouri about to lose both their football teams.
Corner here for Sweden. 3 corners so far for Sweden, 2 for Tunisia. We'll see if this ends up panning out. A lot of grab ass going on in the goal right now. Everyone's just like huddling up, grabbing each other, and
see, even Pants Party was typing the whole Kansas City's and Missouri thing. It's not the same.
I agree. That's why the Washington Commanders play in Maryland.
Yeah. Fun fact: the Eagles are the only team in the NFC East to play where they claim to play in.
So, but yeah, it's a different state. It just feels different with this move. Like none of the other ones feel that way. This one kind of feels this way. Indiana, I don't know. It's weird. I know it's only like what 15, 20 minutes away, but it's like
it's closer than Arlington Heights, which is where they were originally going to go.
But it feels different. It feels weird.
Yeah.
Not having a team in Illinois, that'd be kind of wild.
No team in Illinois, no team in Missouri. Like, damn.
Let's see. 77th minute here. By the way, we're counting up in this. For all you guys who are new to soccer.
What?
We're counting up to 90. Can we count to 90? We can. And then there's going to be extra time. Surprise.
Yeah, we're actually going to be counting to 95.
We might be counting 97 or 99, depending on time. I mean, this has been a pretty clean game so far, so I wouldn't expect it to be a lot of extra time. But Tunisia, look at how many defenders Sweden has right now. They're just like Tunisia has no shot in this game. Like with the they have nobody.
They lose this guy.
Like
Gets it across. But
I see 5 Tunisia players and like the entire Sweden team in the box. I'm just like let's see how this works out for him.
Oh, he's also offside.
He's also offside.
I also love how every time
that
they think something happens, they put their hand up instead of actually playing through the whistle.
You know, that's like, it's just a habit you form in playing soccer for a long time. If you think there's any chance that the player's offsides, you put your hand up as if the refs forgot that that's a rule.
Yeah.
You know what? I also
them with like, hey, by the way,
I also find it impressive that goalies can kick the ball literally the length of the field. I don't know why. I just feel like that's just like the craziest. Like they put zero effort into kicking the ball and it launches like 75, 80 yards down the field, and I'm just like, damn, like nothing.
Yep.
Sweden continues to dominate here. Just toying with Tunisia. And
Cleared out. And throw in for Tunisia.
all right, we're approaching the final 10 minutes of regulation here.
Which might be the final 20 minutes.
And then, guys, we're gonna wrap up here after this game is over. We're gonna get you on to the rest of your nights, and then we will be back Wednesday, maybe watching another. We have another matchup coming up here on Wednesday. If we want to watch some more World Cup with you guys, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, who's excited to watch Uzbekistan?
Uzbekistan and Colombia.
Not Iraq.
Maybe you know what? Maybe
Really hating on Uzbekistan.
should I put together a World Cup bingo board for that one? I think so.
Yes.
Where we could do flops, we could do yellow cards, we can do We could do a lot of different things. Let's do it. Wednesday, we're going to have World Cup bingo for gifted subs to the community for Colombia and Uzbekistan. And
I will say them expanding this World Cup has made a lot of these pool games less intriguing.
Agreed. That's what happens, man.
But it's all about the money. You know,
It's all about that straight cash, homie.
Expand. We get more money.
Moolah. Sweden now just kind of wasting time here. So we're getting down to the end of this one. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think we're going to do that this Wednesday coming up. We'll do some bingo. We'll watch the late game, and we'll have a little fun before we go on our big break. This will be that'll be the last show before our big break. We're going to take about a week and a half off minimum, until we get, figure out what everyone's schedule's like coming back from out of town and from all sorts of other events happening. But
I'll be back July 3rd.
Yeah.
I'm back the 1st, but then I'm here for a week, and then I'm gone for another week. So
Look at you going on vacation after vacation.
Just living the dream.
Tough life.
Living the dream. Where are you going after that again?
Michigan. Friends of ours, the Smithens, have Patsy's family has some cottages on a remote.
Oh, they were telling me about it. Yeah.
Lake. I think it's on Huron, but I could be wrong. One of those Great Lakes. And it's called Point of Barks. Chairman, if you're here, I don't know if it's a thing people know or not. I think that's what it's called. So going there for a week.
That sounds like a fun trip, though. That'd be good.
Yeah.
And next year, 318 teams make the NCAA tournament. Yeah.
Just skip the regular season. Just do the tournament.
Just do a tournament. Yeah. Well,
I mean, that'd be fun. The whole season's just a tournament.
College football, 24 teams. I mean, more isn't always better in sports. You know what I'm saying? And we're kind of seeing a little bit of that. Some of these, I mean, you might have some, a handful of these upsets or whatever in this opening round, but generally, someone was asking about this on our preview show, and I think people were like, what's the comparison? How many upsets should we expect? And not many. Maybe one or two, but even then, ties.
Upsets are usually draws.
Yeah.
It's like a draw. In a game you didn't expect it to draw.
Yeah.
Although, Australia was an upset for sure over Turkey.
And there's another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Yeah, there's another one. Oh, no offsides. Offsides. Looks like we have an offsides call.
I gotta see this. Who is offsides?
We'll find
I
out.
still think offsides is such a bad rule in soccer.
No, it's not. Otherwise, you just have guys camping down there.
Cherry picking.
Yeah.
Just make it more like the hockey offsides.
Oh, dude,
please.
There was 4 players offsides there.
No, the guy who scored was way offside.
Yeah.
He wasn't even close. It's once he gets to the ball, I was like, how is he offsides? But he was well offsides when the ball was kicked, which is when it matters, guys. It's when the ball was kicked and what position you are at that moment.
You know what is always funny to me is how long it takes the linesman. That linesman didn't throw up the flag until probably 1 minute later. 45 seconds later.
That kind of happened in the U.S. game when they got their second goal. And I actually, on the play, I think there was 2 offsides situations on that goal by the U.S. Sometimes they let them play on because if it's close, you can always go to VAR. So it's kind of like they let the play go on just in case.
Advantage.
They don't want to make the wrong call, because if they make the wrong call, if they call offsides and he's not, that's a really bad look. So that's part of the reason why they do it, but I don't know what the discrepancy is. This was a very, very easy call.
It's very similar. It's exactly like, if for all you guys who are new, it's like the NFL on a a free play, when there's a penalty on a free play, and then you could still get it offsides or whatever. All right, free play, here you go, air it out, see what happens, and then you can kind of let it go. That's kind of how it is in soccer too.
Reversed again, it's a goal. Really?
Wait, what?
How?
What?
They called it.
How did they look at the? I'm confused.
I'm so confused.
How did they look at that and say it was definitively offsides? And maybe I don't have sound on this, so I don't know. Chat, tell me. VAR review, but still the VAR. Did we just see the VAR confirm offsides?
Do I not? I'm pretty sure I understand what offsides is.
Yeah, Tunisia is arguing with the ref.
The ref.
Look at this
it's not even
dude.
up
Look
to
at
the
this
ref.
dude.
The ref has no say. It's whoever's talking
Let's
to him in
see.
his microphone or in his headpiece. But
So the side
They're
official
saying
has
this
first
angle-
saying
choice
there was a deflection, unless they're saying there was a deflection
early.
by number 9 right here,
Did he touch it?
which I don't know if you can say definitively he touched that ball.
Oh man, because I would say if that was the case, if he did touch that ball, he was onside when that ball was touched from that secondary player, which would.
Sure.
But you have to be able to see that. Like, I don't know if I could
don't
see that
know.
there.
I don't know if you can definitely tell. Maybe they can zoom in more and like tell even more. But
They rewarded it. They rewarded the goal to Sweden after the back and forth. It was a goal. They took it away, and then it's a goal again. And here we are, 4-1 here as we are approaching the 90th minute. Sweden, another chance. Oh, and a save by the goalie. Keeper trying to put his skills on display there. Can't really kick it to the keeper.
This was offsides, I think. No? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The side official's job is to say, hey, center ref, this was offsides, but the center official has discretion to allow it to go on or not.
True, but that's pretty rare because their angle is not as good as what the sideline referee should have. So that's pretty rare if the flag goes up that the center ref overrules in the moment. But they can. That's true. They can. They're the head official.
Tunisia obviously going to go down in this one. Sweden will get 3 points out of this game. And yeah, Sweden coast to their first World Cup win of this tournament. Sweden looks, I don't know if it's like, is Sweden real like just good, or is Tunisia just this bad?
I mean, Sweden's never been what you consider. They've been like a solid.
Another
European
opportunity.
squad, but
Oh,
not a great one.
I mean, they're just getting open opportunities to the goaltender at this point. Like, they're just
Pants Party. We did talk about the Rockies' 23 runs today.
second highest
They're
runs
saying-
ever scored.
They're saying there was well, yes, he's onside there. That's not the question. I want to know, is it definitive that he touched that ball? Because that ball did not change direction at all.
Like,
On that angle, actually, it looked like he might have, because his foot kind of moves like it nicked the ball. That little nick-
Yeah, that's a. Hey,
All right.
Army Junior. What's up, Army? How we doing? Who's your team and where are you from? Like to get to know you. Do you have a team in the World Cup you were cheering for? Let's go. We are in the 90th minute. Let's see how much extra time we will have.
I love that they don't even have the extra time up yet. We're already past the 90-minute mark.
Yeah. Usually,
just keep going.
Usually they throw it up there anytime now. Anytime. Yeah, Sweden has been. It's stoppage time. Well, yeah. Extra time, stoppage time. 6 minutes. 6 minutos más en el partido. By the way, guys, again, I said go watch the Mexican, the Telemundo. You will not be disappointed watching Telemundo broadcast for any of these games. That's all I watch when I'm watching these on my big screen in my family room. Is I'm sure my wife loves it too. She's just like hears all of the Spanish commentary, and she's like, "Do we have to listen to this the entire game?" And I'm like, "Yes, we do." Let's learn some Spanish.
I just watch it after the clips of it after the fact. 'Cause I can't watch the whole game in Spanish.
So I love how I love how the players are still bitching about calls even though the game's already practically over. It's 4-1. You don't need to like cry every time something happens.
But that happens in every sport. I feel like it just happens.
Yeah, I never see that. I never really see that in garbage time of other sports. Or the only time I see it is like when a manager like is trying to get himself ejected in baseball just to rally his team. But that's really the only time.
Chris says, "Yes, I'll turn it off, baby." Yeah, Billy. Tunisia getting a shot on goal, blocked by the keeper.
And then a little bit of a dive.
One of the guys announcing on Telemundo is the first announcer to ever golazo. Also, too, look at ESPN has 90 plus 2 minutes of extra time on our screen here. Yet
they just keep showing whether this was touched or not. And in super slow-mo, I still can't tell.
this is going to be, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because it's like, like it was still a 3-1 game. It's not going to but
it matters.
It matters,
especially with 3 teams moving on. Goal differential is what obviously the first tiebreaker is. So
sure.
For Tunisia, for Sweden's going to advance out of this group, in some fashion, if it's first or second or whatever. It more hurts Tunisia than it helps Sweden.
No, ESPN does count. It's at 3. Why does ESPN do that? Fix your shit, ESPN. Why do we do that? Just say what it is. +6. That's all you got to do. Why complicate this and do the opposite of everything else going on? Stop. Guys, thank you for joining us here. I know we're approaching the last couple minutes here in this game. Then we're going to wrap things up, and we'll be back on Wednesday for another round of Colombia, Uzbekistan with some bingo, where we're going to be gifting out
another round of Colombia, Uzbekistan.
Another. And we're going to do
another one.
We're going to do it again. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the next watch party coming up for the World Cup this Wednesday. It'll be the last show we have for a while, so make sure you make it count. Make sure we get the whole crew. Let's get everyone out. Let's have a massive party for this last Wednesday until we take a little bit of a break. And then we'll be back again at another point in a couple weeks. So trying to imagine the conspiracy theories of the Patriots Falcons Super Bowl was determined during extra time, quote unquote. Says Chairman.
Stoppage time. But yeah, I know you hate that one too. I don't love how they operate with that either, but it's what they've always done. It's not gonna change now.
All right. So 1 minute left ish, give or take, because they add extra. There's time added to even this. Oh, and another one.
Another one.
Wow, what a rocket. And just like that, Sweden's making their case for goal differential. They're like, Germany, I know you guys are a +6 today, but you know what? We want to go. We want to challenge you a little bit. Sweden with a rocket into the far left corner of the net for their 5th goal of the game.
So many goals.
Chairman didn't realize what he was getting when he was watching side. He was like, did they score even? The over-under total here, Chairman, is hitting the over. I'll just tell you that. Side note, I was going to tailgate today. I'm wearing, and have been all day, my Action Lab t-shirt. Let's go. I love that.
Was that sale still going for the merch store?
Absolutely.
You stayed
Over
inside
a
because
year
you
ago.
probably would have got stopped on the streets if you were wearing an Action Lab shirt.
I think it's
We're
Cyber
gonna have
25.
boys today.
I think Cyber 25 is still a coupon code. I don't. Yeah, Cyber
It might even be
25.
Cyber 24. I don't know.
Cyber 25. Let's go. Go get your merch. Let's go. Exclamation point store, I think. Let's see. There we go. It's still a link there. Go get your Shopify Action Lab gear. I need to re-up. I need to actually get a couple people set up with gear for contests and different things that I've been behind on. So I apologize. I gotta do that. Maybe that's what I'll do on my break. I'll get everyone's all caught up on all their gear that they are owed. All right. Well, that's gonna do it. This match is in the books, and we have a 5-1 win for Sweden. And just like
Yep.
that, they
Take care of business.
get their 3 points.
Tunisia's gonna have I forgot what group they're in. They're gonna have a tough time. Those top 3 teams are gonna be battling it out. So Sweden actually getting a +4 goal differentials pretty big for them in this one.
They're gonna need it. They're gonna need it. What is this? Football Fest? What's Football Fest? There's a category in Twitch called Football Fest, where I guess it's people
talking about football.
people talking about football for the World Cup. Do we? I don't know. Do we raid someone from there? I mean, we're kind of.
Might as well.
Let me see if there's. Oh, the sports category is also. Oh, and they also have the Freedom 250 watch along as well on live on Twitch, but it's not like the actual fight. I think it's like, oh yeah,
Oh, probably not.
probably
I
not.
gotta pay for that.
Let's do World Cup coverage.
Lots of UFC watch alongs in here alongside some World Cup. Let's see. All right, we're gonna send you over.
Goal differential chairman. That's a tiebreaker. So first it comes down to points. You get 3 for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss. And then if you're tied, then the first tiebreaker would be goal differential.
Okay.
Really scouting these guys out.
We're gonna send you to iForensic. He's World Cup Day 4, Sweden. He's watching Sweden Tunisia. And he
Or he
does,
was.
and he does some. He's doing some soccer betting as well. So it is a followers chat only. It looks like, but
Oh, boo.
unless we should go somewhere else. But he seems legit.
Chairman, it is within the 14 group, although 8 third place teams move on as well. So that, and then it gets expanded, and that's still the same thing where it's points first, and then goal differential would be the tiebreaker there.
Let's
8 of the
see.
16 third place teams, so half the third place teams move on as well to get us to a even 32.
Because a lot of these.
Is it 8 of the 8 because there's 12 groups. What am I talking about? So not half. 8 out of 12 third place teams make it.
See,
Yeah, I probably did. Probably did, Chairman. But you know, that was 4 years ago. It's okay. It's all right.
we'll just send you this guy. I think this guy speaks English. I think all the other ones, all the other coverage, no one speaks English. There, it's like Dutch or Mexican or all these different things and everything.
No, you got by the Spanish one.
Well,
Got
he
by
said,
Telemundo.
Somebody's speaking Dutch, somebody's speaking Mexican, I think is what you said, Chris. Or maybe you said he was Mexican, but
Let's see. English. Oh, here's some English ones. Let's see. We'll just send you there. That's fine. You'll be fine.
you're gonna be okay.
He'll probably, you'll be fine. He'll take good care of you. If you like his content, give him a follow. But he seems like he's got his shit together when it comes to betting and like World Cup soccer knowledge and this and that. So we're just gonna send you over there. Maybe you learn a few things. Who knows? We're gonna send iForensic is the dude. I'm gonna start a new conspiracy theory on why Scott's mic is always turned down lower than Chris and Rec. Do it.
It's hurtful. Sometimes I'm louder than tonight.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and call it a night. That's what we're going to do. We will be back live Wednesday for one of the last shows we have until we're taking a long break. So get your popcorn, get everything back here Wednesday night because we will want to see you before we go on a little bit of a, maybe 2-week break without the show. I know we'll still be in the Discord, ! Discord in the chat rec for everyone. And we will make sure. And I have Scotty's mic turned up to like 250%. So
I'll just get really close.
There you go. See, it's where he
God.
talks. USA plays Friday night. So that's when you're going to want to check out USA, Chairman.
Afternoon, Chris. 3 Eastern.
Is it 3 Eastern? They're playing earlier?
It is.
Mhm.
It is.
Ah, okay. Well, then I guess I'm not going to be productive at work after a certain point. So that's cool. But
It's Friday.
it's Friday. Ain't got no job.
Actually, Friday is. Do you work on Friday, Chris?
He does. I can confirm.
It isn't. Friday is Juneteenth.
It is. I do have to work Friday. I do. It's not
It's like a federal holiday, Chris.
that's what I thought. But
Well, it's not a thought. It's a fact.
But I thought I got it off, and that is not a fact. That's for damn sure. So, anyways, I'll probably be working. We'll see. Well, quote unquote working, unless my baby comes in. It's like, all right, that's a whole different story. All right, so that's a whole different thing. But between now and Wednesday, go be a good person. Go live in the moment. We don't do that enough. Put the phones down. Enjoy the people and things around you, and go be a good person. Army, thank you for the follow. By the way, Diaco, thank you for the 55 months. And thank you, Chairman, for the 45 months. Joe Quills for the 27 months. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. Yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday.
Thanks for joining us. Congrats to the Hurricanes. Congrats to the Knickerbockers. And keep watching World Cup, everybody.
You'll love it.
We'll see you next time. Deuces.
Bye, everybody.